It's still for $1. The cheeseburgers that we got used to be $1, and now the meal was like $10.
Nobody wants to pay like $20 a meal for just a single person. So then the family of four is going to spend how much? $80 on eating out? Yeah.
Not doable.
Realistically, not doable.
All right. Realistically, though, a lot of California restaurants, not all of them, maybe some of the bigger ones, are going to have to fork over $20 an hour as a new high wage begins to grip the state. Some are welcoming it, others not so much. Scott Roderick is probably in that latter category. The California McDonald's franchisee, he owns at least 18 McDonald's restaurants in Northern California. Now, that would be a cool thing to have. Scott, very good to have you.
Good morning, Neil. Thanks for having me on. On Monday,
explain,
thousands
how does
of
this
small...
work for you? Tell us how this works for you. You're not part of this?
Well, this new minimum wage that comes on board on Monday unfairly targets 15,000 franchise restaurants across the state of California. The vast majority of these restaurants are family owned and operated, like my restaurants. And I underscore family owned because franchisees are not large global corporations. The restaurant brands that we franchise might be national in name, but franchisees are local business operators. So what is going to happen on Monday, April 1st, is unprecedented, let alone extraordinary, not only for California, but for any state of the union. A 25% mandated wage increase overnight targeting a single subsector of one private industry has never, ever been done before. You've reported on your show in years past, historically, many studies have been done by cities and they've promulgated living wages with annual CPI bumps, like in San Francisco, which is a great example, where I opened my first McDonald's restaurant. But the increases were phased over time, then subject to inflation. It was a process that could be planned for. It was fair to employees and fair to people who create the jobs. But this particular massive overnight government mandate on wage is extraordinary and unprecedented. The other unprecedented
What are you going to do now, Scott? I'm sorry to jump on you there, but what are you going to do?
Right. Well, that is the question that